Really fast before I start this video, I just want to say thank you for 100 subscribers. YouTube famous, am I right? If you subscribed for fashion content, don't worry, we'll be back to the regular content as soon as possible, but you can just ignore this video if you don't like it. I don't really know why I'm making this video. I guess I just want to talk about my feelings just to like get them out there. Lately I've just been struggling a lot with feeling really anxious, and my cats are attacking my camera as we speak. Basically, I try to get things done and I just have like so many things on my mind and I'm just like feeling so anxious that I can't even like really get anything done, and that includes making the videos that I want to make for you guys and not stuff like this. It's not really like I'm worrying about anything in particular exactly, other than like having an existential crisis every day and realizing that my life is going literally nowhere. But besides that, it's just like, I don't know, it's just a bad feeling, and I think only people who also have anxiety could really understand what this feels like. And I'm gonna take a guess and say that a lot of you probably do know what this feels like, and I think that because in this world that we live in, especially to be like a young adult, like, I don't know, in your 20s or whatever, which I am, how can you not be anxious? You know what I mean? Like, I think it's common knowledge that none of us really know exactly what we're doing with our lives. A lot of us struggle financially too. A lot of us have just freshly moved out on our own, and how can that possibly be easy? You or anyone you know is in their 20s and know exactly what they're doing and doesn't struggle with feeling anxious and is just totally chill and content all the time, please let me know, because to me that seems impossible. But I mean, I have been diagnosed with, you know, whatever, depression, anxiety, ADHD, which is so annoying. I can't get anything done. My thoughts are always everywhere. Maybe it's just me because I do have these disorders, but somehow I feel like this is low-key everyone around my age who feels like kind of uneasy all the time. Your 20s are hard, you know, like, how does anyone do this without worrying? It's like you don't know really anything about anything, and you don't know anything about anything, and you're kind of just thrown out into the world. If you grew up like me, like with your parents until you were 17 or 18, and then just like went on your own. For me, I'm still getting used to it, and I love living, like, I don't live by myself, I live with my boyfriend, but I love that living situation away from, you know, family and stuff. It's good for me, but it's also like I'm just suddenly expected to make a life for myself when I really never had any plan. I mean, I've always had like a lot of crazy different ideas and directions that I could go, but I've never really like honed in on one thing, and that probably has something to do with ADD, but it's also just like it's hard to pick a direction for your life, I think. And it's easy to feel kind of stuck, if that makes sense. That's what I have been struggling with a lot lately. I'm not gonna get too into detail, but I've been like trying to do these creative projects that I've always wanted to do, and the one that I kind of want most to work out isn't working out, and it just feels like I'm never gonna get there, and it just feels like I'm stuck in this weird place of not knowing what to do with anything, really. And especially if you have social anxiety like me, you know, the world just really isn't designed for people with social anxiety. I mean, society isn't, not the world itself, because that's just nature, but humans and human society don't make it easy on people like us. And so yeah, it's really difficult to like get a job and like get out there socially and just like make connections, make friends, do anything that could get you somewhere good in life. It's really, really hard to do. And I'm not trying to complain, I just want to get this off my chest, because my chest has been feeling just very tight, and if I don't talk about this, I'm gonna explode. I think way too much, and I wish that I didn't. I wish that I wasn't a chronic overthinker, because it just really hinders everything, and I feel like it hinders me from getting better, and I just want to feel calm. That's all I want, and I just don't know how to get there right now. A lot of people do have it worse than me, and I need to recognize that, I guess. I mean, I do recognize that. I think about that all the time, but I need to calm down. If only we could all just calm down, right? Basically, it's just been really difficult for me to work on the things that I want to work on and do what I want to do, and not feel like it's all for nothing, and not feel kind of worthless and like a useless member of society, which I am, let's be honest. I really want things to work out for me, but so much is out of my control, and that's that, I guess. I struggle a lot with like wanting to delete all social media and just kind of be untraceable and disappear into something that's off the radar. That sounded really like weird, but what I mean is just do something with my life that has absolutely nothing to do with social media or posting about anything online anywhere. Just go back to being a lurker of every online place like I used to do when I was younger. Sometimes it feels like the person that I present online, not so much with YouTube, but like with Instagram, is just very inauthentic and attracting an audience that just doesn't really fit who I am as a person. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't want to get like too specific with that, because I don't want to insult anyone and say that they shouldn't be like consuming my content or anything like that. I feel like the things I'm posting are taking me in the wrong direction, and they're taking me further and further away from who I feel like inside. And to a degree, like, maybe that's okay. Maybe you don't have to put your true self on social media, because if you do that, you're opening yourself up to criticism of who you actually really are, and that kind of terrifies me a little bit. If I kind of like play more of a character and kind of fall into this like type of person that I present on my Instagram, it's kind of like people can criticize that person, but that's not really me, so it doesn't really hurt. But at the same time, I feel weird. Like, I just feel like fake and weird. I don't know, you guys. I'm sorry. I hope that makes sense. If any of you can relate to this, I really, really urge you to comment below and just tell me your story, or just share a quick message about how you feel, because I've been feeling really alone in these feelings, even though I really do know deep down that so many people feel like this. I just need the validation. And talk to each other too in the comments of this video. Feel free to do that. I want a positive environment. I want you to all support each other, and I'll support you. I'll be replying to comments whenever I post this. I'll sit there and just talk to anyone who wants to talk to me. A better video to make for you guys today, but this is all that's been on my mind. And don't worry, I won't just use this channel as a huge diary for my incoherent thoughts about my various mental illnesses. I'll go back to doing fashion and beauty content and whatever very soon, because that stuff is actually really fun for me to do. But I just wanted to get this off my chest, and yeah. Okay. I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you next time. Bye.